How we doing, guys? Diamond here, and today Mason Greenwood involved in a potential swap deal for Rasmus Hojlund. Let's talk about it. Make sure you smash the like button, comment, and subscribe, and let's crack into the video. So the 20-year-old Danish international is involved with a swap deal with Mason Greenwood. He comes from the club of Atalanta over in the Serie A. I did watch a little 8-minute highlight video of him, so I could before I made this video, so I could get a little bit of a gist of how this guy does or how he plays, even though that's not really much. But I just wanted to see who he was because I don't really know who he is. He looks like a decent striker. He can shoot, he can finish, but at the end of the day, this Mason Greenwood stuff has just been dragging and dragging out. They could have been come to a conclusion with this, right? But they're dragging it out because nothing's really happening right now. We just signed Mason Mount. Like I said, it's going to be a light summer. Mason Mount, maybe Onana. We'll probably get Onana in or whoever because I'm seeing people talk about him. So he's probably going to come in. And then who else? This Hojlund guy, what a swap deal for Mason Greenwood. And people said that's a good summer. I mean, seriously, under current circumstances. I told you the Glazers are not going anywhere. They're going to stay. I said this in like April because it's obvious. They're not going nowhere anytime soon. They're chilling. But with this Mason Greenwood swap deal thing, it's just, I'm seeing things talking about he needs a rehab season. It's going to be good for him to go over to Italy and all this stuff. I'm like, oh my God, man. These news outlets, these people with this nonsense, man. It's absolutely nonsense. But it is what it is with this mainstream media stuff, with the English press and all this stuff. They've been on Greenwood's back since last year. So this is nothing new. And do I think it's going to happen? I'm 50-50. I think it's a 50% chance. It's always a 50-50 chance with this stuff. And if it does go through, then there you go. He's going to be over in the Italian league. People are talking about, are Atlanta going to care? No, they're not going to care. No. There is no morals in football. Nobody cares if he did it or not. Legally, it says he didn't do it. So I'm saying he's not guilty. Legally, people always want to talk about the law and stuff, so I'm going to bring up the law. Legally, over in the UK, he is found innocent. So what more do people want? I don't get it. What more do people want? He's been found innocent, so basically they're holding a preempt judge based on images online, but they're not going legally, but people always bring up the law. So it's a bit contradiction. I'm going on the legal route. Not guilty. Not guilty in the court of law, so he's not guilty. There you go. It's that simple. I'm going the legal route. So it is what it is. If this somehow goes through, right, and we get Hojlund or whatever, and Hojlund doesn't hit the ground running, then what? What's he going to be, an automatic flop for people? You know? You got Ten Hag and stuff talking about he's frustrated. I mean, hold up. Where's it at? I mean, Man United boss Erik Ten Hag frustrated over Mason Greenwood as new details emerge, and they always put this first, right? Attempted R-word charge against Manchester United football. Mason, they don't put charges dropped. No, they say against. They gotta put all this stuff and see to beat this in your brain. This right here, they're trying to put this in your head, but at the end of the day, I see past that because it says dropped in the court of law. So if it's dropped, then what more do people want? This is the legal side of it. I'm going legal side. So, but it's saying that Manchester United's Erik ten Hag is reportedly frustrated at the length of the time the club's investigation into Mason Greenwood has taken. The England international had charges dropped against him back in February. He's now hoping to revive his career, with the 21-year-old last playing the club in a 1-0 victory. Oh, of course 1-0. You already know how it is with those 1-0s. Over West Ham in January 2022. According to the Mirror, Ten Hag has been involved in talks over the future of Greenwood, along with John Murtough, the Glazers, and Richard Arnold. And has claimed the 53-year-old is frustrated by the length of time an investigation is taken. He's had charges. No further comments at this time where Ten Hag is frustrated. He has said to respect the sensitive nature of the case and the need for due process to take its course. Always these same jargon lines and stuff they put in the media. Same thing, man. Since a 2-1 FA Cup final defeat to City, discussions have intensified. Regardless of what happens to Greenwood, United plan on signing a new striker. They love to acquire Harry Kane, but no, Tottenham are reluctant to sell it to a Premier League rival. No, they're not. Kane will come if it's in his numbers to come. That's it. This Hojlund guy is going to be the same thing. It doesn't matter. There is no. I'm learning this. These guys are not really rivals, right? Because there's really no rivalry. Man United just 4.2 million away from securing 09. I already know what the 42-24. See, when I see this stuff now, I see it in a completely different lens, man. It's crazy. So, and then they're talking about Victor Osimhen. It's the same thing. So what? We could either swap Mason Greenwood for Osimhen or this Hojlund guy. I mean, oh my God, man. Simon Jordan said, or who said this? Where this young man sits now, he's no longer being charged. I argued this a while ago while we covered it about the presumption of innocence, and the presumption of innocence is something we should have read. Here we go right here. Where this young man sits now is he's no longer being charged. There you go. What more do people want? Boom. There you go, man. It's that simple. And look at this lawyer. I mean, man. Anyway, that puts him in the way of a variety of challenge. One of them is Man United's perception of his image. Oh, his image is tarnished forever, but I mean, this is what you got to do. I guarantee next season, if Mason Greenwood comes back, he's going to have a crazy season. I guarantee it. This is what you got to do, man. This is what you got to do. Man United have perfect Greenwood swap deal opportunity as interest registered. You know, I mean, it's absolutely insane, man. Look at this headline. Man United must axe Mason Greenwood this month despite Erik Ten Hag's view on striker. Bro, this Ten Hag coach, bro, he has like no influence. Because I've been thinking about that. When I watch these training videos, these preseason videos, all this stuff, I'm watching some of this stuff. It's always the assistant coaches doing that stuff with the fitness work or the other stuff. It's other coaches doing that. The main coach, you rarely see them really in it like that. It's always the assistants or the 2-3 assistant coaches. They're running all the drills and stuff. So I don't really know how much influence Erik Ten Hag is having. But yeah. It is what it is. While this case, recent reports have suggested Greenwood could be about to leave United on loan. The Red Devils are happy with the England international working on his fitness, with Greenwood recently snapped training at a public sports center. At 2-2, Atalanta claimed the striker is a target for the Serie outside, as they claimed it. So, Mason Greenwood will be back for next season. I think he will be back at Manchester United. We just signed Mason Mount, and they'll bring back Mason Greenwood. I think this is just something to stir up the papers, in my opinion. He's been found innocent in the court of law, so he will most likely be back next season. I'm about 50-50 because there is a chance he could go on loan and they could throw the monkey wrench for his rehab season. Absolutely insane. Let me know down below what you think of the Mason Greenwood and Hojlund swap deal. And yeah, guys, it's been with you guys. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. If you like my content, click up here somewhere. Click up here, click on my next video, subscribe to my channel. Appreciate it, guys. Much love, and I'm out. Peace.